Imagine a place so vast, so mysterious, that it holds within its depths secrets we can scarcely comprehend. A place where the canopy above blocks out the sun, leaving the forest floor in perpetual twilight, where unknown creatures lurk in the shadows, and ancient civilizations whisper their forgotten stories through the rustling leaves. This is the Amazon rainforest, a realm of unparalleled beauty and danger, where every step could lead to a discovery or a disaster. But beyond the breathtaking biodiversity and the tales of adventurers lost to the wilds, the Amazon holds deeper, darker secrets that have eluded even the most intrepid explorers and scientists. In this video, we're diving into the hidden truths of the Amazon jungle, truths that may change how you see this immense and enigmatic wilderness forever. Chapter 1. The ancient civilization beneath the canopy. The Amazon is often perceived as an untouched wilderness, but recent discoveries are challenging this notion. Deep beneath the canopy, hidden by centuries of overgrowth, lies evidence of ancient civilizations that once thrived here. Until recently, the idea of complex societies existing in the Amazon was dismissed by many. The prevailing belief was that the harsh environment couldn't sustain large populations or advanced cultures. However, in the last few decades, archaeologists have unearthed remnants of vast cities, sprawling networks of roads, and sophisticated irrigation systems that suggest a very different story. Using satellite technology like LiDAR, light detection and ranging, researchers have discovered enormous geometric earthworks, massive structures that could only have been created by a large, organized society. These findings are revolutionizing our understanding of pre-Columbian Amazonia. It's now believed that millions of people lived in the Amazon before European contact, managing the land with a level of sophistication that rivals ancient civilizations of Egypt or Mesopotamia. But why did these societies disappear, and what secrets might still be buried beneath the forest floor? Chapter 2. The Amazon's role in climate regulation. We often hear about the Amazon being the lungs of the earth, but what does that really mean? The Amazon rainforest plays a crucial role in regulating the global climate, acting as a massive carbon sink that absorbs millions of tons of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere every year. But here's something few people realize. The Amazon is not just a passive player in this process. It's a dynamic system that influences weather patterns across the planet. Through a process known as transpiration, the trees of the Amazon release vast amounts of water vapor into the atmosphere. This moisture helps to drive global weather systems, influencing rainfall patterns as far away as North America and Europe. The Amazon is also a source of the so-called flying rivers, huge volumes of water vapor that are carried by the wind to other regions, providing vital rainfall to areas that would otherwise be arid. However, as deforestation accelerates, these processes are being disrupted, with potentially catastrophic consequences. Scientists warn that if enough of the Amazon is destroyed, it could reach a tipping point where it no longer functions as a rainforest, instead transforming into a dry savanna. This would not only release vast amounts of carbon into the atmosphere, exacerbating climate change, but it could also lead to a collapse of the global weather systems that so many people depend on. Chapter 3. The uncharted biodiversity. The Amazon is home to an estimated 10% of the world's known species. But what's even more astonishing is that we've only scratched the surface of its biodiversity. Every year, scientists discover new species of plants, animals, and insects in the Amazon, some of which hold the potential for groundbreaking medical and scientific advancements. Yet, despite these discoveries, large portions of the Amazon remain unexplored. It's estimated that there could be thousands, if not millions, of species still unknown to science. But what makes this even more intriguing is the possibility of what these unknown species could mean for humanity. Many plants in the Amazon have medicinal properties that have yet to be fully studied, and it's possible that cures for some of the world's most deadly diseases could be hidden in its depths. However, with deforestation and climate change threatening to destroy large swathes of the rainforest, we may never get the chance to discover these secrets. The loss of a single species could mean the loss of a vital cure or a key to understanding our planet's ecosystems. Chapter 4. The dangerous truths and myths. The Amazon is shrouded in myths and legends, from tales of lost cities of gold like El Dorado to stories of giant anacondas and fierce indigenous tribes. While many of these tales have been debunked or exaggerated over the years, some hold grains of truth that are stranger than fiction. For example, the indigenous people of the Amazon have long spoken of spirit beings that inhabit the forest. And while these stories are often dismissed as mere superstition, there are accounts from experts explorers and scientists who have experienced inexplicable phenomena in the jungle, strange lights, eerie sounds, and sightings of unknown creatures. Could these stories be remnants of encounters with as yet undiscovered species, or are they something else entirely? There's also the chilling reality of the Amazon's dangers that are all too real. The rainforest is home to some of the deadliest creatures on Earth, from venomous snakes and spiders to predatory animals that could easily overpower a human. But perhaps the most dangerous aspect of the Amazon is the forest itself. The dense vegetation, the disorienting landscape, and the sheer vastness of the jungle have led to countless people getting lost, never to be seen again. The Amazon is a place where the line between life and death is razor thin, and the jungle's mysteries are as deadly as they are intriguing. Chapter 5: The Indigenous Guardians of the Amazon. Amid all the mysteries of the Amazon, one truth stands out. The indigenous peoples who call the rainforest home are its greatest guardians. For thousands of years, these communities have lived in harmony with the forest, understanding its rhythms and respecting its power. They possess knowledge passed down through generations, knowledge about the medicinal properties of plants, the behavior of animals, and the complex ecosystems that make up the rainforest. But the existence of these communities is under threat. As the modern world encroaches on the Amazon, these indigenous groups are fighting to protect their land and their way of life. Their struggle is not just a battle for survival, but a fight to preserve the Amazon itself. Without the indigenous guardians of the forest, we could lose the knowledge and the natural treasures that they have protected for centuries. The Amazon jungle is a place of unparalleled mystery and beauty, but it is also a place at risk. The hidden truths we've explored in this video reveal a complex, interconnected world that we are only beginning to understand. The ancient civilizations, the uncharted biodiversity, the vital role in global climate regulation, and the indigenous knowledge are all pieces of a puzzle that, once lost, can never be recovered. As we move forward, the choices we make will determine the future of the Amazon and, by extension, the future of our planet. Will we continue to exploit this incredible resource until it's too late, or will we learn to respect and protect the Amazon, preserving its secrets for generations to come? The hidden truths of the Amazon jungle challenge us to look beyond the surface, to see this incredible place not just as a resource to be exploited, but as a vital part of our world that deserves to be protected. The question is, will we heed the call before it's too late?